Hi, welcome back to Tammy Talks About. So as you just saw, that was a little Mother's Day tribute to some of my favorite moms in the world. You got to see both of my moms, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, my baby, one of my best friends, Keely. So to all you moms out there, happy Mother's Day. So let's get into today's video. I'm not going to do anything much today. I'm going to take it easy today. I'm a mom too, and a Mima. But I did want to go over a story that I saw in Esquire Middle East. So most of you are probably aware, this past week, Jung, who Johnny portrayed in the 2001 movie Blow, passed away. And so they have an exclusive where they got to talk to Johnny over a Zoom call and get some of his thoughts about the passing of Jung. So I thought we would go over that. It's not a real heavy video or anything today, although it is sad that he passed away. But I just thought this would be maybe a softer story to do today. And quickly, I do want to update on Tug before we get into this article. He's doing great. He knows he's been targeted, and that, basically AH and her stands, they want him to cover anything but her story, her lies. He's not going to be intimidated. None of us are going to be intimidated. And he also thanked everyone for all the support he's received. And I am so glad that everyone is supporting him. He deserves to be supported. Because the thing is not only is that targeted attack unjustified, but we're seeing more and more of it as more and more of the truth comes out. I mean, we saw it with Adam Waldman, and now we're seeing it with Tug. And this goes to on a much higher level, because they shouldn't be allowed to do that. And we've got to stand up and say, no, you're not going to do it. You're not going to get away with it. And so I am so happy that everyone is supporting Tug, which I knew they would, but it just, thank you to everyone. He definitely deserves the support. And he also updated that Tiny Tug was like less than 200 hours from being monetized. So congratulations. So let's get into this article. It's, like I said, it's from Esquire Middle East. It was out, I think it came out yesterday, which as of recording, that would have been May 8th. And it was exclusive. Johnny Depp reacts to the death of Blow inspiration Boston George. And let's see. Jung, the notorious smuggler who was famously portrayed by Johnny Depp in the 2001 film Blow, died at age 78 this week. Jung was infamously linked to Pablo Escobar and the Medellin cartel, and at one point was a pivotal figure in the smuggling of banned substances into the United States in the late 70s and early 80s. Depp was speaking to Esquire Middle East over Zoom on Friday, May 7th, was heartbroken over the loss of the man he portrayed in the fan-favorite biopic, who he had grown close to when they met as he prepared to play him in the film, and in the years after its release. I can only see George with a big effing smile on his face, Depp tells Esquire Middle East. Truly, it's a huge loss, because that man lived life with no qualms about anything. I mean, he was fearless. He was a very special man, Depp continues. Yeah, he taught me a whole lot. He was a very special guy. He was the prison philosopher. Jung was released from prison in 2014 after serving nearly 20 years for smuggling. At the time of his death, he had been working on a documentary about his life in which Depp appears in. Depp was also famously close friends with another man he played in a biopic, the famed gonzo journalist Hunter S. Thompson, who died in 2005. After his death, Depp personally arranged and paid for Thompson's ashes to be fired out of a cannon. The gesture for Thompson reportedly cost $3 million, though Depp has reportedly said the price was closer to $5 million. Depp's next film is also a biopic, a film entitled Minamata, about a famed photographer, W. Eugene Smith, and his exposure of the mercury poisoning scandal that rocked Japan and the world in the mid-70s. There's certain films I've done where I know I'm working on something very special. Depp tells Esquire Middle East about Minamata, which is planned for July release in the UAE. And that's the entire article. Not a lot to it. Blow was one of my favorite Johnny Depp movies. I absolutely love that movie. I love the scene where he's walking through the airport in the white suit, and he's strutting through there, and Black Betty's playing in the background. It's just a really good, really great movie. If you hadn't seen it, maybe it's something you could do today. Go watch Blow. And I like that they talked a little bit about Minamata. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think it's going to be a really great movie. And as Johnny said, he knows when he's working on something special. And I think Minamata is going to be a special movie. And so that's it for today. Nothing really heavy. Nothing much. Happy Mother's Day. Go give your mom a hug if you still can. If not, give her a call if you can. I know for me, every day that passes, I miss my mom a little bit more. Thankfully, I have a pair of redbirds that come to see me every day. And there's an old wives' tale. I don't know if it's all over, but here in the South, they say whenever a redbird comes to see you, it's someone you love here to say hello. And every day I have 2 redbirds that come and say hello to me. So I always think of both my moms. And for those of you who don't know, I was adopted at birth, but I was blessed in that I got to know my biological mother, who did the best thing for me and gave me up to a mom and dad who loved me and raised me. And so I've been blessed in this life to have 2 moms. Sadly, they're both gone home now. But I think about them every day. And on Mom's Day, I think about them a little more. So I hope your day is a great day. And, enjoy this day. And until next time, be blessed.